Alrighty, party people. It's been a very long time since I have recorded. But let's see if I can get this right. So, I don't have the top tier heroes. I've gotten lucky lately with some pulls, but as far as the best heroes that I could possibly run with Smart Tongue and or Costume Anubis, these are the ones that I have available. Um, I like them both, but I use Smart Tongue far more often than I use Costume Anubis. Granted, I did get Smart Tongue first, but I just feel like she is just more useful overall when it comes to, I guess, my playing style. But I'm going to use them both, and I'm going to show y'all how I use them, and maybe that is the issue because I've had people tell me that it has been like, I guess I'm using them wrong. But anyway, I'm going to try my best to fight heroes that I'm typically up against, and maybe that also has something to do with it because I don't know personally. Like, well, I guess I'll just show you if this thing wants to work. Wow. Okay, there we go. So immediately it's like, okay, who am I going to try and fire first? Um, I do want to win this one though because I have a chest to open. Um, but that was, in my opinion, the best move to make. All of that he did that I didn't want him to do. Okay. And I have no idea. So you'll also notice that I don't have either of them like level broken twice. I personally don't care like to level break them both at this point. Yeah, and so I can't even use what's her name. Um but yeah, this has been a failed experiment. I'm gonna try and speed this little part up, but I do like these two are beasts. Like these two are freaking great. But it's crazy to think that I had like Rainbow and ended up getting like nothing. Like I have fast heroes, I've got average heroes, I got slow heroes, and all of their heroes were able to fire first. It's crazy. And then now you have Greed available, and there's no reason to use it. So I'll use it. But at this point, it does absolutely nothing. And so she's going to get smacked hard with the minion. There we go. Mega minion, yeah. So maybe I need to fix that. So let's go next. Find an opponent. And let's go and edit this team so that way they are apart. So let's put Rosalind in the middle, Smart Tongue on this side. Where'd he go? Costume Anubis. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. Isidore. I'm assuming that's what it is. And then Ashen. Yeah, I figured that's how you'd say his name because it's a S C makes a sh noise. So Ashen. I hope that's not his name, but I feel like that is. Anyway, let's fight this team and see if me rearranging Anubis and Smart Tongue makes a difference. And so I always get into these little, like, what should I do first? Because I really want to get Smart Tongue and Costume Anubis ready to fire, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm probably going to get, yeah, Smart Tongue to fire first. And there's no garrison guards, which again, or should I say garrison heroes, which again is a big reason as to why I feel that a lot of people should take Smart Tongue is because the garrison heroes are very much prevalent in the top. However, I only have one, and it's Rosalind. What unless you count like the like 3 star and 4 star. I don't even know if I have them yet, or still. I probably fed them away. But like for me, I don't really see or encounter them, so that's why I feel like Smart Tongue is just a better choice. Um, And even now, she's about to die, but will she be able to fire again? No, she won't, because they killed her. They killed her, but she did do her job, and that's something that I will not dis. But and that's the thing, she only has to fire once. Um, and so costume Anubis is ready to fire. I don't want anyone but this dude to get his effect. So you would fire him, making sure that none of the other people could get any sort of minions or any sort of anything off. So I don't want to see her passive go off. But see, someone said that it does or it doesn't. I don't know. And it's been very inconsistent. Ugh. Will this kill him? I don't think it will. But we shall see. Yeah. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Smarttongue. And as you can see, the greed's doing stuff. What's the greed doing? Oh, so the passives do go off. Okay, so that's interesting. The passives do go off. And so, yeah, like, I feel, again, Smarttongue was more beneficial in this. Well, so he's still got greed on him. So she's going to get denied. No minion for her. Okay, so that was useful. But at the same time, does that really, like, am I in one of those positions where I'm going to lose? No. Like, if I had brought someone else, say Guardian Panther, instead, I think that would have been just as beneficial, if not more so, against that particular team. Or, like, even another green. But again, let's try it. So this has got a glass hero. It's got an insanity hero. Um, I don't know what this thing does. We'll just have to see. It's got a tune, so that means that I've got literally 3 targets for greed if I want to use greed whatsoever. Because if I use it against the tune, it most likely wouldn't work. If I used it against the glass, she would probably reflect it back at me, and that would really fucking hurt. So I don't want to do that. And so again, Smarttongue fires. So we all know that these little things here have a lot of attack. And oh yeah, Wither still, and he's still got over 2,000 attack, y'all. So she may have just saved someone's life. Let's see. Greed wouldn't have done that. Even if I put greed on him or another individual, it would not have done that. And so I'm still not sold on greed. And maybe it's the combination of the heroes that I have that just make greed not really worth it. So I'm going to and look, it reflected, but fortunately for me. Okay. So, what does this guy do? He gets a bunch of stuff. What does this one do? Okay. So, I'm going to put greed on him simply because I exactly reflected. I don't know. He doesn't add anything. He gets his own minions. Yeah, so he gets stacks and he gets minions. He doesn't get anything. So, and what the hell? Where's his greed? All damage received. Okay, family bonus. Am I crazy? What happened? All damage received by this character is reduced by 5% per sanity on this. Okay. Deals 80% of damage done by the normal. That's okay. Where'd greed go? Like, he resisted everything. He didn't get the poison? This. Huh. I don't get it. Did I just witness a glitch? Because I'm like seriously confused why he resisted everything. That's crazy to me. Whatever. Oh, I think these two alone can kill. Oh, and of course, since someone had greed on, that didn't it didn't do anything. I'm so confused. Do they naturally resist greed, or is it something that the goo does? It, no, it's not anything the goo does. Okay, so I lose this one, but that's the issue. Like if he had greed on him, they wouldn't have been able to spawn those fucking mega minions, which saved their lives. Y'all gotta tell me what I'm missing, because I don't get that. Huh. I'm gonna try it again. And this time I think greed is going to win out over, or maybe not. I think wither might have a chance. So let's see how much she hits for with no wither. That's a shit ton more. Because when she hit Rosalind, she hit her for 12, but she just hit him for 19. And he's going to die before he even has a chance to apply his greed. Yeah. So this obviously isn't working. Um because now they're both dead. And the two fawns can win me with Rosalind's help, can win me this particular match. Um but at the same time, the two that I wanted to showcase are dead. Ugh, this is so frustrating. And what does he do? Okay, so now I'm dead. Yep, 100% insanity. Fuck these people. Fuck these people. Ugh. So let me try one more. Well, not this one. Next, find an opponent. Reroll. Um, Garrison hero. Let's try with the Garrison hero. Two Garrison heroes. Why is the Goblin Portal called the Goblin Portal when there's more than double the Garrison heroes to a Goblin? Like that always like that really kind of like threw me for a loop there. I feel like they could have and should have stopped with the Garrison heroes and started introducing more goblins. For the Goblin Portal. But that's just me. That's uh that's just me. Ah, oh, crap. Ugh. Well, who's she gonna kill? Okay. So now we have a chance to do multiple things. Because this one here does not summon a Mega Minion. Yep. Oh, but I'd much rather he. So I want to put the great. Well, first off, let's do this. Just to make sure. And then, how did her mana go up? 35% chance to resist negative mana effects and effects prevent the use of special skills. But it was already an effect that applied. Okay, so here's the thing. He goes off. She replaced his negative defense down against special skills, correct? When that effect is removed, it reduces the enemy's mana by 15%. Her mana went up. Did y'all notice that? And so did hers, because she just fired. Ugh. So many different bugs. Anyway, greed on this one. And then let him fire and see who's even left standing after that. And then fire this again. And then, of course, the greed person's probably dead. Yep. Ugh. And now he gets his fucking minion. Ain't that some shit? I don't know why y'all think greed is so good. I guess I'm using it wrong. You know, the poison that he had just made it so I didn't have to like waste my time again. But I don't get the point of greed. So this right here is a perfect example. I can go up against this team, but if she goes off before I go off, reduces his utility completely. She's still able to apply weather, and she's still able to produce boosted health. Her negative effects would not work, but and then against the Toon, none of his effects would probably work. She can still reduce his max health, and she can also give him wither. So this is the perfect team that I'm talking about. There's a garrison guard on the other side, so I've got to make sure and take him out. Yes, true. However, like I don't see how greed is better here or better in general. Um, I would much rather the healer be ready before him. Okay, so we got greed. Okay, who do we want? So let's. What does she do? Oh, don't care. Okay, so I'll put the greed on her because I don't want anyone else getting good shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, and now I'm kind of just stuck here with you people. Ugh. Like this is terrible, y'all. I don't know why these boards end up doing this. And now the person with greed is gone. Right? This is what I'm fucking talking about. God, I hate that so much. God. Ugh. Like seriously. I feel like the one with greed shouldn't have gotten like any ailment. To keep them motherfuckers alive. God. God. You're gonna hear me say like I don't that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. God. And now, like, I could cast greed, but what good would it do? Hathor's up already. Like, useless. Useless. And if y'all say I'm using him wrong, how am I supposed to be using him? Like, I don't get it. Like, I am so serious. Come on. You still throwing that bone at people? Yes, he is. Ugh. Okay. How many more turns until and this mother he's about to go off again. So I mean, yeah. Okay, now he's dead. Good, but still. And now I got a Toon left. Let's see if I can infect him with greed. Like I'm literally just like picking like just going through. I'm not cutting the video. I'm not doing anything. So let's see if I can do it. Oh, so he didn't resist greed, but he resisted everything else. So that's cool. But guess what? There's nobody else alive. So what the fuck's the point? Like, there's no point. And then he's gonna kill him. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, like, let me see if I have another one. Okay. They say I'm using them wrong. Okay. Let me try something else. I don't know what they're talking about personally. I'm using him wrong. Hmm. Does she boost health? I think she does. Yes, she does. So I want her to go off first before I fire Smarttongue anyway. And this should be 2. Oh, crap. This should... I thought it was going to be 2. But that's good. And when I say 2, I meant 2 yellows, but I have the 2 yellow matches right here. 1, 2. You go bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop. Oh, and of course, he's... Oh, they're both ready to go off. Do both reduce mana? They do. But fortunately for me, I've got those mother lovers that love to bypass the reduction of mana. And again, you got Greed showing out right now, like doing all the work. Like, and you have Smarttongue, her class is going off. She's a ranger, so bypasses all of these stupid buffs. And here she is about to go off again before Anubis goes off once. Maybe. Oh! And guess what? She just got rid of their boosted health because she got attacked. There are some of them that had boosted health. Not anymore. She got rid of that shit. And so... who am I even going to put this on? I know I'm not putting it on her, and I'm not putting it on him because he gets stacks and stuff. I guess I can put it on him and hope to God he doesn't, like, get killed. Oh, and resisted. Why did it say resist? What did it resist? And how the hell did they get Mega Minions? No, like, for real, how did they get Mega Minions? If Greed is on, shouldn't he only get the Mega Minion? Oh. Okay, so how many do I have left? Okay, I have 5. I'll do one more, and then I'm going to take Greed off and put something else on that I know will be stronger. And then I'm going to take... So I'll do 2 with Greed and 2 without Greed. After I do this one. Okay, so... I didn't think that they could get Mega Minions with Greed. But, maybe I'm wrong. Come on. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, why are you always trying to fire Smarttongue first? Because it's just a priority, y'all. Second of all, how was I supposed to fire Anubis? Like, I still don't have enough to, like, do anything for him. Ugh. And even if I did, who would I put Greed on? That fire bitch. I don't think she does anything. I'm over here, like, literally talking, trying to figure out and formulate a plan. Okay. So I'm going to try and trigger Greed right here. But that's the issue. Like, I want Greed on the fire chick. But if I do that, she's going to die. And then she's going to heal. So I have to put Greed on her. Let's just see if this works. See? And now she's about to die. So, like, if I had put Greed on her, maybe that's what they mean by, like, I don't know how to use him. Because... okay. That was pretty cool, I guess. But at the same time, even if they had healed, none of them do boosted health, right? Or does she do? Does she boost? Oh, she does boosted health. So, on her again. Oh, and she resists poison. So is that? I don't think greed was that helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna do one without greed and see if that changes things. Because this is like Wither Central, and I'm gonna put the greed back and take Smart Tongue off. Alrighty. Well, this is a shitty board. Hmm. Sorry, I'm actually thinking right now. Because that board was not kind. Oh, neither's just Cascade. But let's see what we can do here. This might actually be pretty clever, girl. I don't have enough. Oh, yes, I do for a yellow match. I think Wither is just freaking amazing. So depending on who he hits, oh, of course he would hit him. Boo, boo when he tests the burger. Boo. Oh shit, the dancing spreading. Well, nuts. Okay, well, I lost this one. I didn't realize that they were all dancing. Yep. And I didn't know that she couldn't resist the dance. And now they're all stuck. Yep. So let's see if greed changes things. So I think it's who would I put with him? You might think I'm crazy. But let's see how this does. Now I know one of them, the red dude, has a Mega Minion. That's fine. I can take him out with sheer firepower from the other two. Problem is, this board is crap too. I feel like this is one of those ones that they just want me to lose. Okay. I don't want him to get, and I don't want these two to get their mana filled. Does he do anything? No, he does not. So he's the one that put the greed on. So then I can go like this. Mm. And oh boy got silenced. Come on. Don't do it. Okay, we'll do that, but no cascade into. Oh, boo. Oh, I forgot he does that. He lowers their mana, which he resists. And hopefully, this should be enough to kill him before he fires. No! Nuts. Wait, why did it go? Oh, because he died. I guess greed. No, greed helped in this one. Greedy him. I think the better test though would be if I had them both max, but the fact that they're both on the same level um, I think makes it a little bit more fair. Granted, you have Anubis's freaking. So let's see. We took two of them. Then why do we have two left? I don't even want to try this, but I mean I have to try tunes with greed. And I'm like legitimately concentrating. This guy does like a shit ton of stuff. Yeah, so I can't have him go off, but I'm pretty sure he's going to go off. Hmm. Good. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to do anything. This might. Hmm. I don't know if that is going to kill. It doesn't kill, but they now have boosted stats. This is actually not good. Also, should have picked someone else other than Little Miss Muffet over here. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. So I have to inflict her with greed, but now she's going to die. So that's frustrating. But she's the only one I could have done anything to. Now these two are dying. I have to try putting greed on her. And it actually worked. This may be a mistake. Go, yes, after the other one. Damn, Jesus Christ. Okay, so greed kind of worked there. Let's find an opponent. Is this the same people? No, this is somebody else. Um, let's switch it up. Let's put her back and see if this helps. Let's put her in her own. No, she okay. So she doesn't actually have. So let's put her here and see if that helps. She was getting her ass tore up. She was going way too slow. So 3 matches, and that's all it takes. So we have one, one. Jeez, a bunch of ones, no multi matches. Let's do one. It's two. 2, 1. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay, let's try this. I'm not sure what kind of things you got on your people, but they are hella slow. So this should have reduced his Mega Minions powers. Who's close? No one's close. So this should do 1, 2. Oh, frick, they're all dancing. Fuck. So they've got to try and stay alive until. Mm. Frick. Like Lois from Family Guy. Shaving cream. Shaving cream. And there she's dead. Mega Minion killed her. Frickin' hell. I gotta do it. I'm probably gonna lose him, but I mean I have to do it. Oh, hit all of them. I mean he didn't do anything, but he still hit all of them. Pretty good. Now I need. Good. Now that it's over, I may be able to win this. And I can admit that it will be due to Wither. I mean, greed. Oh, Jesus Christ. I freaking hate that thing. Mm. Alright, yep, nope. Not gonna be able to win this one either. Yeah. Gonna have to keep greeting her. Wow, they didn't even get anything. Yeah. This is like legit crazy. And again, greed only on her, yet he gets so nuts. So next, and so that's both of them. Uh, Greed helped win that last match. I guess it is dependent on who you're going up against, but still. So I didn't realize that you also have the goopy heroes, the slime heroes. They can now get rid of Wither as well. But I do have my issues with Greed, but I guess I should play around with it more.